party. I am blocking. You might have called me Patrick Ewing. Woo! I am, or Dikembe Mutombo. All right, y'all. Get your popcorns ready. Get your glasses up because we have more audio. Okay. So today we're going to do a few things. We're going to recap and somebody at Tasha K. So she not forgot to let her know what's going on. But somebody at Tasha K. Let her know we on because she told me she has a bone to pick with Larry Reid as well, and that's what they do. Today is what I've decided to do because I don't be really having that much time to deal with this. So, but I wanted to let him know, Larry Reid, know that ain't no punks over here. And I'm just going to send this disclaimer. I'm going to play some audio from alleged victims of child molestation, allegedly by Larry Reid. I ain't saying he's one. I did not call him no names. I'm just playing audio. And people could talk about, oh, we heard it. No, 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 no. You can say what you want to say and all this stuff that, oh, the case was thrown out. Lies, garbage, and trash. Okay. My team contacted the Raleigh Police Department and the investigation is still going on. Matter of fact, I'm going to give out the phone number because we're going to make some calls also to find out why, do they need any help? Because if a sex offender is running around out here in the world, I think as a community we need to help. So we're going to play some audio. But before we get into audio, I want y'all to share this and let everybody know that the bishop is on because I'm actually, you know, over all of this. I'm busy. I don't know how these bloggers be doing this, but if Larry Reid shuts his mouth and don't put his mouth on me and my family and my church and nobody else in the church community. Now, whatever he does to the secular world, that's on them. They got to deal with what they got to deal with. Do what you do. But if I hear after today, I'm gonna play some stuff. And actually I'm gonna play something that I didn't even really go through yet. So we're gonna all be surprised. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on. But I have a plethora of other audio with the alleged um molestation and all type of stuff that's alleged. We're just gonna let the audio play. And Larry Reed, we just need some answers because we're the church, you're a pastor, and we have every right to get um answers. And we can't hear lies. We can't hear that the case was sealed, the case was thrown out because the Raleigh Police Department sent over an updated open um police report. It's still open. People say, look at myself. Let me tell y'all something, okay, y'all? Let me tell you something. The only reason why I'm up here is because um, Larry Reid talked about me, my church, my family. He laughed at a gun being put in my 8-month-old daughter's face. He mocked people. He mocked me getting on the floor with a gun to my head. He laughed. He put people on his platform and they sent people to my church to disrupt my church. He did a lot. And I did not do anything to this man, y'all. I didn't do nothing. I don't even know him. And he had, if you look at his YouTube, I guarantee you'll see more of me on his YouTube than anybody else. Him and Lil Jive. I'm gonna take care of Lil Jive today, y'all. Like Jay-Z said, he ain't even worth it. I'm gonna give him half a bar. That's all I'm gonna give him half a bar because I heard some things. Larry Reid, when I tell you, he called people that I know, tried to destroy my name, talked about me like a dog. Oh man, it's just been crazy what this dude's been doing. Lying after lying on me. If it's the truth, it's the truth. I'm gonna let you know. Lying. So let me tell y'all something. For everybody sitting here saying, "Oh, you obsessed with Larry Reid?" No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have a huge platform that have, and my people are saying to me, "Who is Larry?" He thinks everybody knows him in his world. Who's Larry? Who's Larry? I said, I just gotta take care of this business, y'all. That's it. And I gotta make sure I defend the church, defend the gospel. So this right here is for the church, all right? So Larry, excuse me, I'm gonna play some more audio from your alleged victims. And if you stay quiet and leave the church alone, and you leave me alone, I'll leave the other audio. I have about another in my possession, probably about another 8 to 10 hours of audio. Yeah, I got a stash, y'all. I have paperwork that I haven't even talked to you guys about. So, Larry Reid, keep your mouth out of church business. If I hear anything that you're attacking a pastor, a bishop, anybody in the church, call Bishop Whitehead. I'll send you the audio and we can play it together. I have so much audio and I have so much paperwork. I don't want to hear, oh, that's old. All right, y'all could try to gas me. No, it's not. My team did the verification and this stuff is still open. And there's some things that's been hidden too that I'm going to bring to light if need be. So we're going to play some audio so we can really see the allegations against Larry Reid. And we're going to get another understanding because you guys are listening to him and talk about other people. I want to make sure that y'all understand that he has a lot of allegations against him. So anytime y'all look at the people he talking about, I want y'all to know that there are 3 men that he has allegedly molested. So you heard from one. I'm gonna play another audio. A lot going on there. But before we get there, there has been a guy by the name of Jive. He called himself King Jive. This is Larry Reid's sidekick. And he's just looking for attention. But what he did the other day, I got a lot of phone calls that he was talking about my mother. I heard he called my mother a hoe. Yeah, y'all. This is crazy. And I don't even know this guy. He's Larry Reid's sidekick. And he inboxed me to ask me for an interview. I laughed at him. And I got all of that. And I also have an inbox between him and somebody else that, you know, what it says is that Larry Reid paid a girl to go. The girls that came into my church, one of the girls was paid. I have a whole thread I can show you guys. I got a lot, but getting back to Jive, he called himself King Jive. Yeah, he's online calling my mother a hoe. Literally, I'm talking about just disrespectful, calling my mom's all type of names. Now, I'm not I'm not gonna jump. I know that this guy is just looking for views, and I know that he can't bust a grape in a fruit fight. He won't bust a grape in a fruit fight. I know he ain't tough, and he just looking for a response. So today, yeah, he disrespected my mom, y'all. Disrespected, and I think he did. Matter of fact, I don't think he did it on Larry Reid's show. Larry Reid said that I I'm the child that's not with um my father's my other siblings, because my father was married, and and Jive said yeah, and he said yeah, and Bishop's Whitehead mother was a hoe and this and that, and talk crazy about my mother, my mom, who's my baby, my mom who raised me all my life, right? So since you want to talk about my mother, let's talk about mothers. Since he want to talk about mothers, good old job. Let's talk about your mama. Because I've done some research and I've done some digging. And I understand why you don't like my mother. You want to know why? Jivey. Jivey. See, y'all dealing with a Brooklyn boy, right? Brooklyn boy, we say, where the paperwork at? Show me the paperwork. Do y'all know I found job mother? Does anybody knows where job mother is? Do y'all know I found job? He called my mother all type of names. My mom ain't did nothing. My mom raised her children. Raised her children. And now I'm getting all these phone calls. Jivey, Jivey, where's your mommy? Jivey. I need y'all to say Jivey. His name ain't Jive. His name is Jivey. Jivey. Oh, oh, oh. Jive. Are you mad that my mother has her freedom and your mother is doing 24 years in prison because she was stealing money? Not only was she stealing money, but you also was arrested for stealing money. I have another little secret, y'all. I have another little secret, another little allegation. I have another little allegation. Jivey, good old Jivey. Jivey. Lil Bird told me allegedly that the reason how you got off from your going to jail because you were stealing money with your mama. Lil Birdie told me allegedly, and they said they got the paperwork, but I'm waiting for it. They said you told on your mama. They said you told on your mother. They said you, allegedly, they said they have the paperwork. And I'm going to put it up once I get it. So allegedly, you got off from stealing with your mother, who's now doing 24 years in prison, and you told on your mama. Sexual chocolate. Javi. Oh, Javi. You just a low down, dirty shame. So I understand now why you don't like my mother. My mother ain't did nothing to you. I kept saying, damn, why this boy talking about my mother like that, man? Oh, because you told on your mama, allegedly. And they said this is all documented. So what I did, y'all, don't you know no good? 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 I went to the records and I want to read this to you guys. Y'all make sure y'all remind me for the open, allegedly child molestation case against Larry Reid home, whomever did it against Larry Reid's home. Make sure that I give you guys the detective name, okay? Because I have the detective's name. So I just want to make sure I pass on the information because they said, you guys are saying that it's closed and they sent this over to me. So I want to send it over to you and I want to give you the detective's name. So I'm going to give you the correct spelling. And I'm also going to give an email address. Okay. We're going to give email addresses since, everybody say that it was incredible. This is what they sent over to me. And I want to make sure that we need to know the status. So if they're going to close it out, we want to know if it's being closed. We want to know these things are all alleged. So I'm going to give, and I want everybody to make sure that if you want to call the detective, you can. Okay. So I want to make sure that we know this. Okay. All right. Somebody said, yeah, this was almost the mayor of Brooklyn. Yes, I am. Yes, I was. Yes, yes. What's wrong with this? Yes, what? Yes, yes. Right. This is church business. Okay. This is church business. Good old Jive. I heard that he told on his mama. Heard he threw his mother clean under the bus. So let me read something to y'all real quick, y'all. Let me read. So I understand this, y'all. Jivey. Oh, Jivey. Here we go. So let's read this. I'm going to read this really quickly. Hold on. Let me just see. I'm not screenshot it. Boom. Hold on 1 second. Continue. Okay. Oh, boom. Boom. Hold on 1 second. Okay. In the case. Okay. Let me go to that real fast. In the case. Okay, here we go. I want to read this really fast, y'all. In the case of Jives Neely, that was his mother's name, she was convicted on multiple counts of racketeering, conspiracy, money laundering, forgery, and theft in Florida in 2007 after stealing $200,000 from a school voucher program intended for kids with disabilities. Her 19-year-old son, the Mario Jives. Jivey. Oh, Jivey. Her 19-year-old son, the Mario Jives, was also arrested but not convicted in the case. Why? What did you do to your mother, Jivey? Jivey, what did you say? They're alleging that you said something. We need answers. Jivey. Oh, Jivey. Let me finish reading. Dang, this is telling on them. Okay, it goes on. In 2011, after Jive Neely was released, was released from prison, she and her son moved to Memphis to open Kingdom Dominion. The pair then contracted with the Department of Human Services to receive cash advances to serve meals to children. DHS paid Jive nearly $122,000 in advance of June and July 2014 after she pledged to serve 33,800 children for each of those months. She received an additional $40,000 after claiming Kingdom Dominion had actually served more than 40,500 meals in July 2014. DHS paid the advance even though Jive Neely, that's JIVES' mommy, was serving a 10-year probation. So she got locked up first, got out, and she's about to strike again, in which she was banned from applying for any state or federal funding. DHS terminated the contract with the agency in June 2014. In 2014, when auditors with the controller office tried to meet with Jive Neely to review her programs, she advised them she was ending the food program effectively that day. When auditors visit her office to review the paperwork, Jive Neely's told them the records had been destroyed by a flood. By flooding that morning. Auditors found no signs of flooding at the site and were advised by the building maintenance personnel there had been no plumbing, roof, or any other leaks that day. A review of Kingdom Dominion bank records found that Jive Neely did not use the funds to purchase food. Jivey, are you talking about my mother? Let's talk about your mother. Let's talk about you and your mama. Hmm? Hmm? Woo! The records reveal large cash withdrawals, large payments to Jives Nearly, frequent debit card purchases for rental items and travel. A transfer of $25,000 into a personal savings account and numerous ATM cash withdrawals. DHS is in the process of recouping funds from Kingdom Dominion. That's one article, y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Woman sentenced 24 years for stealing $162,000 intended to feed hungry children. Jeanette Jives Neely, 50 years old, who was convicted of a similar scheme in Florida in 2007, also was ordered to make restitution. So this is what you and your mama do. And you talking about my mama? And you talking about my mama. You call my mama a name? You better worry about sending your mama some commissary, giving her some commissary money. Leave my mama alone. You need some help? What's your cash app? I send you something to send her something to put on her books. That's why you talking about my mother. You ain't had to talk about my mother. You just should have said, Bishop, can you help me to help my mother? Can you say, I've been using you to get my YouTube up so I can get a little change so I can help my mama. All you had to do is say, I'm upset that your mama is not a scammer and a schemer. My mama ain't got no criminal record at all. Your mama doing 24 years in the penitentiary, and that ain't no joke. I've been there. And you want to talk about, he called my mother a hoe, y'all. I got this phone call today. I said, what? So then I had to go through my Rolodex of information that I have on Larry Reid, Live, and some more of his crew, because he got his crew out there. So the one with the long hair and the weave, the man with the long hair, the weave, back up off me. Back up. Because Tasha K said Conscious TV is allegedly Larry Reid's boyfriend. And I found some stuff out about you. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. Long hair. I know what you did last summer. So while y'all was throwing stones at me, I was loading up. Getting back to JIVES, since you want to talk about mothers. She was sentenced to two consecutive 12-year prison terms for her conviction in July of the theft over $60,000 and money laundering. A mugshot for Jive Neely was not immediately available. The evidence shown that she misappropriated $162,165.89 between June and July of 2014 while doing business at Kingdom Dominion Worldwide Ministries Incorporated. She applied for and received the funds through the Summer Food Service Program for children, a United States Department of Agricultural program administered by the Tennessee Department of Human Services. She was awarded $122,000 based on the projections that she would serve 33,800 meals. So to children each month that summer, and was given an additional $40,000 after claiming to have served more than 40,500 in June in 2014. Oh boy, good old JIVES. JIVES. Oh, hold on, I like this one right here. Woo! Hold on, because he said his mother was a prophet, right? So let's get to that. Hold on, let's get to that. Prophetess. This was on News 2. News 2. It says, hold on a second. Oh, News 2 reported, prophetess turned prophet and stole $160,000 from hungry kids. JIVES, why you bothered about my mommy? You need to keep your mother away from all paperwork. Y'all not good with paperwork. A woman calling herself a prophetess instead decided to profit by stealing from hungry children. Police says that the self-proclaimed prophetess Janet Jives operated the Kingdom Dominion Worldwide Ministry Incorporated and had a food ministry to feed hungry children in her community. As part of the summer food service program, she received more than $160,000 in the state funds for the project. But authorities stated that after a surprise audit by the Tennessee Department of Human Services, it was found that Jives was not using the cash to feed the children. Instead of feeding the children, Jives spent tens of thousands of dollars on retail items and travel and transferred more than $25,000 into a savings account the state comptroller found it. Surprisingly, this is not the first time Jive has been accused of stealing funds meant to feed the needy. In 2007, this is Jive's mama, because he talked about my mama. He spoke about my mama. He called my mama a hoe, right? So I said, let me do some research on his mama. And this is what I came up with. Shh, okay? This is fact. This is not allegations. This is fact, okay? Public records, okay? Getting back to this. In 2007, she was convicted of multiple counts of racketeering, conspiracy, money laundering, forgery, and theft in Florida. She stole $200,000 in school voucher funds that were supposed to be used to help disabled and special needs students. Excuse me. Her son, DeMarcos Jives, was also arrested in the case, but was not convicted. Jives spent 5 years in prison and was released in 2011. So she was locked up, did 5 years from 2007 to 2011. Her son was released. Jive was released. After her release, she and her son, they back together again. Jive, see, why were you talking about my mama and your mama is doing all of this scamming? Jive, oh, Jive, we need answers. We need answers because you was right there next to her. Jive, when's the last time you spoke to mommy? Jive, oh, Jive. I'm not calling your mother no names. It is what it is. When I get off this, right, I'm going to call my mom. I'm going to say, Mommy, where do you want me to fly you, Mommy, for vacation? Jive, you can't fly your mommy nowhere because she's already on vacation, Jive. And I don't play with prison. I don't like it. But you call my mama names. So I have to find your mama. I had to find your mama. Somebody said, was she on Trap Queens? I don't know. They might put her up there. Getting back to this. After her release, she and her son then moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and opened Kingdom Dominion Worldwide Incorporated. The pair, hold on, Jive, y'all was together. They called you a pair. Jive, were y'all together? Y'all was scamming and scheming together, huh? Hot diggity damn. It wasn't even Bonnie and Clyde. It was mother and son. Hot diggity damn it. Y'all need a damn movie. Call it Mama Jive and Son Jive. I'm gonna call y'all two guns. I'm gonna call y'all two guns. No, Jive, I'm gonna call y'all two knives. To Jive, I'm gonna call you two knives. Huh? You stayed next to mommy. That's why you talking about my mama? Is this what you talking about my mama? I love my mama. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go down there and go kiss my mama. I can call my mother right now and say, Mom, come outside. Can your mother just come outside like that? No. They gotta say, open cell door. Javi, why are you talking about my mama, Javi? Good old Javi. Javi. Oh, Javi. Jigga, 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 Javi. Okay, here we go. The pair then started a food ministry. Oh, so y'all started it together. Y'all started it together. Javi, how are you free? And your mother's doing 24. Hard joints. Javi, how in the hell? Damn it. Tired of this. So tired of this. You got some explaining to do, Javi. How in all hell, if they saying that y'all started it together, how in all hell, all the hell, that's what Larry Reid would say. He would say, all the hell. How in all the hell are you free, Javi? How? You call my mama a hoe. Why? My mom ain't did nothing to you. I ain't even do nothing to you. I didn't even know you. You see what happened when you do a sidekick with Larry Reid? Because I'm about to play some audio on him. But I had to give you some time, and I ain't giving you no more time. Where's your mama? Where is she? 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 Joey. Y'all ever knew, you know, let me see, I'm working on my skits. So I've been working on this thing where I've been talking without moving my lips, right? So let me try it. Joey. Where's your mom? Joey, where's your mom? Javi, where is she, Javi? You talking about my mama, Javi. What facility is she at? They want to know. If y'all want to put some money on her books, just say I want to put some money on her books. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working. I try my best. So if y'all want to put some money on Javi mom's books, just say me. Javi, I want to put some money on her books. All right. So can you just let me know your Cash App? Javi, can you inbox me? Because you inboxed me other stuff. You cursed me out. You said, why can't you spell my effing name right? I said, this dude is so feminine. If anybody want to put money on her books, just let me know how much I want to put. I'm raising an offering. All right. Just tell me in fake, because I know y'all ain't doing that. If y'all want to put money on her books, just put if you wanted to. I'm not saying you have to. Just say if you wanted to. Say if I wanted to, how much I would put. Just put how much y'all. Just put it up there. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love, y'all. Show them some love, y'all. How much would y'all have put on their books? Yeah, I was in Sing Sing Correction Facility. Matter of fact, let me block you since you want to. Yeah, man, you want to be. I'm just talking about somebody that talked about my mother. That's it. $0.60? Oh, come on. How you gonna put 60 cents, Tammy? Somebody said 25. Somebody said $1. Somebody said 50 cents. Somebody said I'm broke. Nothing. Dang. Whew. 60 cents. 10 cents? Come on. 1 cent? Y'all. I got 5. Somebody said I got 5 on. All right, Kim Blackwell. Thank you. 22 cents? $5. All right. 0. All right. 22 cents? Damn. Though somebody said a GoFundMe. Nah, let's say a GoFundMe. 1 cent? Come on, y'all know how Jivey is. Y'all know Jivey get emotional. He start doing all these antics and acting like he's rude. 1 penny. All right, that's it, y'all. That's it. So listen, let me just finish reading this, then we're gonna get to good old Reid, and then we're gonna get on out of here. And they both gonna leave me alone because I got more paperwork. And Jivey, I have some more stuff for you. Okay? So leave me alone. Okay, you started this. But getting back to this. Hold on a second. Boom. Okay, getting back to this. The pair then started a food ministry and were able to receive cash advances from the Tennessee Department of Human Resources, used part of its efforts to help hungry children. She claimed that her ministry fed 40,500 children with the money from the state, and because of this, she was given even more cash for her fraudulent scheme. This was in spite of the fact that she was on 10-year probation from her arrest in Florida. So she went to another state to do the same thing. Because of the lax oversight rules, JIVES was able to keep her scam going until July 2014, when a surprise inspection caught her in a lie. When audits arrived at her office and Kingdom Dominion to review records, she stated the paperwork had been damaged. And we go on and on about that. So listen, y'all, I'm done with JIVE. And we do have paperwork. I'm waiting for that to come over, where they said allegedly that JIVE, the second time, threw his mother under the bus, snitched, ratted, everything on his mom, allegedly. I don't know how in the world, if they say that they started it together and she's the one doing 24 years and he's not, something's up. Something's up. Okay, so let's get to good old Larry. Are y'all ready for audio? I'm going to play some audio. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let it play. And this right here, let me just give you a little synopsis. This right here is an alleged victim where Larry Reid allegedly fondled him and did all type of stuff, whatever they're going to say up here. I'm actually going to be hearing this. Some of the stuff I just sped by, but I said, you know what? Let us all hear together. Okay. And these things happen from the ages of 14 through 18, allegedly. So now that we're finished with good old JIVE, because I didn't even talk about him no more. He spoke about my mother. A couple of my boys called me and said, yo, what is this dude doing? I said, what did he do? He said, he called your mom. I said, what? So I said, do, send it over to me. And boom, boom, boom. I said, I need to find his mother. And they said, well, she's doing 24 years because her and Lil JIVE, Mama JIVE and Lil JIVE were scamming. So I said, okay, cool. Let me just blast him with this, because he's running around licking his lips and doing all this stuff and talking about everybody and laughing and calling my mama names. And how are you going to talk about my mama and your mama is doing all this time? No, I'm not running the blog. This is it, y'all. All right. As long as they leave me alone, I'm not going back up here. All right. That's it. I'm tired of this. Is tiring. I don't know how they do this. I ain't got time for this. And so let's play this. Let's play this audio. I told them to leave me alone. I told them to leave me alone. But before I play this audio, I want to play this really quick. This right here blew my mind. What is this right here? Is this it right here? This right here was crazy.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna say no lie.
I wasn't ready for that, y'all. Can I play that one more time? Because before I lead up into these allegations, I just need y'all to hear what Larry Reid himself said. I don't know how we can trust anything that he said. I'm telling you, he done talked about the icon Shirley Caesar, Pastor Shirley Caesar's church. He done talked about T.D. Jakes. He done talked about so many people. How can we? How? Let's listen to this one more time, because I know y'all wasn't ready. I just played it. You know what? My fault, y'all. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. I didn't even warn you. I didn't even warn myself. And boom, he just got through talking about if he did something with somebody that was under him, he wouldn't even tell it. It's not no alleged. This is him himself. Let's do this one more time, because that was a little too. I'm sorry, y'all. Do y'all accept my apology? Do you accept my apology? Can we just try this one more time? I'm sorry. One more time. I wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry. I was not ready for that one. Boom. Let's go one more time.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Okay, I want to play this one more time, right? But I need y'all to see his face, because I don't want y'all to think that I made this up, right? So I want y'all to see his face. I can't be no blogger. This is too much for me. This is too daggone much for me. I cannot be no daggone blogger. I take my hat off to y'all. God darn it. Y'all almost made me cuss. Let's do this one more time. I just need y'all to see his face, because I don't want y'all thinking that I made something up. All right. I just need y'all to see it. All right.
I understand. If it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
I'm stressed out, y'all. Sorry, Facebook. I am stressed out. I cannot take this, because after this and then what I'm about to play, allegedly, like I can't, this is a lot. Why did they have to bother me? They didn't know I was from Brooklyn. Dang. Let me play it one more time, y'all. Just one more.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
So, shoot. All right, y'all. So look, hold on. Let's do one more thing for y'all. I just want y'all to get one more visual before I play these allegations so y'all can see it again. Just one more time.
I understand if a pastor, leader,
Oh, Instagram froze. Hold on, y'all. I got to do it one more time for Instagram. Hold on. All right, before we play this, y'all, I got to play it one more time.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher, and that's sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny it.
Jay, you ordered it? Huh? Woo! All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I just wanted y'all to get that. So here is an allegation from another victim, allegedly, of what allegedly Larry Reid did to him. And do y'all need me to play a Larry Reid thing again? Or we good? Just say we good, Bishop. If y'all want to hear it one more time, just say one more time. Just let me know. Because, you guys been getting pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded by Larry Reid, and pounded 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 by Larry Reid. So now, do y'all need to hear it again? No, everybody said no. Y'all got it clear, so we clear. Oh, everybody said we good. I see some no's. I see we good. Everybody said we good. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure that we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Everybody said, no, sir, we don't. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for calling me sir. You just made me feel, because, after JIVES called my mom a name, he didn't put no sir behind, he didn't say, he just, so thank you for sir. I feel, people say, Bishop, you're not a bishop. You say, no, I'm handling church business. This is church business. And at the end of the day, we got to get, somebody said one more time. Somebody said one more time. 2 people said one more time. All right, now let me just get to the audio. Bam, we're going for audio.
You good?
Here we go. Here is
how you doing, sir?
One of the victims.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you fine.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna take this mess off your side so they can talk, and we can talk. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab this real quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a very interesting week or so, man.
Yeah. So what have you been going through?
What's that?
What have you been going through?
Honestly, man, like this whole scenario has kind of it's evolved. It has evolved. Specifically, when I found out. Well, before I get into that, let me say this to the people that I've been watching like your channel, and people have been in support of what I'm doing. Just trying to be as encouraging as they can. So I want to thank you guys for that, because like I said the first time I talked to Daryl, like this isn't an easy conversation to have.
Right.
At this point in life, So I definitely appreciate that support, and everybody kind of showing their support through the comments. But it evolved for me when I heard from the second accuser. That changed the game for me. That changed the game for me, and for a few different reasons.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like because of who the person is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it really it shook me in a different way. And then listening to certain things, because I didn't hear the interview live. I had to go back and listen to it. Right. Hearing certain things that he said and the way that he described it. Like I knew that it was true, but just based off of my experience. And so me hearing him saying all these years I'd never known. You know what I'm saying? And so to hear my voice on the interview that we did, and then from there say, well, this happened to me too, and they want to speak out about it and then reach out to me. I was like, man, like this breaks my heart in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Because he's younger than me, Right. And there's certain things that he did, man. So it just bothers me. But and
you were able to contact him, correct?
Yeah. We talked. He reached out to me initially, and actually when he first reached out to me, I didn't know that he had a conversation with you. I hadn't talked to him in a while. Right. And he said he wanted to reach out and just checking up on me kind of thing. But I thought it was just, I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Until he told me what it was. I'm like, oh my God, And man, so the reason I wanted to hop on here with you tonight, man, is just the reaching that I'm seeing done on the other side, man, is crazy. Like they're trying to draw this narrative and try to paint a picture that's not real. Like they're just using it to deflect, right? Trying to paint a picture of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Right. To reflect what the reality is. And so I said, let me hop on here. Like I've talked to my lawyer. And certain things, obviously, I can't say, but certain things I can say. And right. And I would never try to cross that line with you. Yeah, for sure. So one of the things specifically with the second accuser that I wanted to highlight was right ahead. Yeah, man. When he mentioned that Reid had asked him about gay porn. Right, asked him had he considered watching gay porn, or had he considered letting a man do oral on him, that kind of thing, right? So I want to kind of give this some context so people can kind of understand like how it happened, right? Go ahead. So with me, like me and my dad, like my dad now is like my best friend, right? That's like my guy. But back then, my mom and my dad divorced when I was like 9 years old. Right. And he was on a journey trying to figure himself out. And we just, for a long time, he just wasn't present. Right. And so with him not being present, being raised by a single mom for a while, I reached out to what was around me. Like I was raised in the hood. So I reached out to like gang life and, that kind of thing. To that. Really because like my pops, like let me say this too, my pops, he was in my life consistently all the way up until they got divorced. And so from having him in my life every day to not seeing him at all, like it just kind of, it threw me. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't a unique storyline. Like there's so many factors. You know what I mean? Right. But I'm just giving the story some context. Go ahead. And so with me not having them there, you know, I became angry. I was angry, and like I said, I reached to what was available to me, which was the street at the time. And with that, I was always, my mom, you know, she was always in the church, but I wasn't as interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always been a church lady, you know, but at the time I just wasn't interested in that. And so I ended up meeting my mom. She met Reid and them, and she told me, she said, well, this is the church that we need to be at. Okay. And so I came, and when I came, initially, the first one, it's a bunch of moving pieces. So just bear with me.
Hey, take your time, man. Take your time.
A bunch of moving pieces. So let me say this too. So the other guy, this Conscious TV guy, I don't even know this dude. I don't know him, and I don't know where he came from.
Conscious TV. Okay, let's get back to it.
He works for Larry. He works for Larry.
It's crazy. I don't know what he looks like. Nothing, right? And so the people that, like, so the first person that he interviewed, let me just speak to this just briefly, and I'm gonna move on from it because it ain't even important. Like, if you look at the videos, ain't nobody paying attention to it anyway.
Right.
So I'm not even gonna give it too much light here. So I'm just
exactly. We focus on y'all, man. We focus on y'all.
So the first person he spoke to is the person that I connected with initially when I first came to the church. And from there, then it was Shamako. Then it was Reid, right? And also, let me say this too. So they're kind of showing their hand a little bit. So initially, when the time that you called me, asked me like what age was I when this stuff happened, I said 14 to 17. That what I'm hearing, like I said, and it's crazy. What I'm hearing is they're trying to use that as a way to minimize what actually happened, right? So the actual dates was 15 to 18. Now, mind
you, was a kid.
It was a kid. I was a kid, right? Like, when it happened, when it started, is irrelevant.
You was underage. The point is, you was underage. That's the point.
Underage, and it's been so long ago. Like, it's crazy how they reach for this, trying to make it seem like I'm
trying to soften the blow.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. But
1 second. 1 second. Everybody focus.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher, and they're sleeping with a student or however, I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, you know, as a pastor, as a mentor, you know, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny it. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Okay. I just had to go back because I just wanted to hear just what Larry Reid said, because I'm listening just like you guys, and I'm just trying to put some things in perspective because I need answers. So, you know, I just need to hear Larry's voice, just to hear what he had to say about certain things. And while I'm listening to an alleged victim, I just had to go back to that. So I apologize, y'all. I just wanted to go back just a tad bit, just to hear a little something, you know. So, you said one more time, just so we can hear.
I understand.
Okay.
If a pastor, leader, teacher, and they're sleeping with a student or however, I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, you know, as a pastor, as a mentor, you know, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny it. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Okay, got you. I just need to hear what he had, you know. Okay, got you. Okay. I just wanted to hear that because with this young man saying that, you know, I feel like they was trying to undermine him allegedly and stuff like that. I wanted to go back to that just to try to get an understanding. I'm sorry. I just need answers. I'm sorry. I just need answers, y'all. I just need answers. I just need answers. I just need some daggone answers. That's what I need. I need some daggone answers. I almost cussed just now, y'all. I'm sorry. I just need some answers. Because after what they did, what Larry Reid does to this church, and all the allegations he put against these preachers and myself and these bishops, and Lord, I just need some answers. That's it. That's all I'm asking for is answers. Okay.
Yeah, so let me just clear that up. That's what they're trying to paint a narrative like, because I said age 14, then that makes everything I'm saying uncredible. Like it's crazy. But anyway, so I met him, and let me circle back to the whole him asking him about the porn, right? So when I first met Reid, the first time that we hung out, like just me and him, right? He randomly, I was staying with Shamaka at the time. He picked me up, and I remember Shamaka waking me up. It was a Saturday. Marco woke me up, and I'm gonna give some context about Shamako too. I see some people had some questions about that, if he was involved, and I'll speak to that in a second.
Okay.
But yes, it was a Saturday morning, and he came and picked me up. Shamako told me, he wanted to hang out with me today. I was like, all right, cool. So he took me. The first thing we did was he took me to Walmart, and he bought me underwear. First thing he bought me, and he had me go in the dressing room, try the underwear on. And
you mean like the boxer type, not the type in the pack?
The
ones that hang on the hanger.
No, it was in a pack.
Really? So he paid for them and then sent you back there. Oh wow.
Yeah, they had me put them on.
Hold on, damn it. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Allegedly bought under. Hold on, damn it. Hold on one second.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm sorry. I just needed to go back. Say, boy. Okay, all right.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
See, I like to just focus on things. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to, after what this guy allegedly said, I just needed to just, okay.
And he was telling, basically what he was telling me was, men are supposed to wear a certain type of underwear, so that our print doesn't show, right? This is what he was trying to teach me, right? I'm like, okay, at this point, at this point, I wasn't assuming anything about these people.
Hold on. I think we all need to just tag Larry Reid right now, y'all. Everybody just tag Larry Reid really quickly. Everybody just at Larry Reid Live, or I am Larry. I don't know, whatever his page is, please, because we need answers. We need detailed answers. We're not accusing him of anything, as he accused me of a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with this. However, can y'all please, his page is at Larry Reid Live. Please, everybody just tag him, because this stuff is stressing me out. I haven't heard this. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. One second.
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situations that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if they ever came out, I probably would deny it. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
They seem to be good people. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like they seem to be stand-up cats. And I saw the way people respected him in the church. So I felt like he was somebody that I could respect and trust, And so we bought the underwear, and then we ended up going back to his house. And he asked me to try on the underwear at the house. And I remember distinctively, I remember the room, I remember the layout. He had his black futon in the room. Anybody that was around, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Upstairs bedroom. And I remember him, I put the underwear on, and then he told me, he said, when I put the underwear on, to make sure that my penis hangs straight. So, because if it hangs side, then, you. And then he told me, he said, when I put the underwear on, to make sure that my penis hangs straight. So, because if it hangs side, then you'll still see the bulge. And then he pulled his pants down. He was like, you need to hang like this. And he showed me his penis, right?
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situations that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if they ever came out, I probably would deny it. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situations that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if they ever came out, I probably would deny it. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
He did it when he pulled his pants down. That I noticed. He didn't have on underwear. They seem to be good people. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like they seem to be stand-up cats. And I saw the way people respected him in the church. So I felt like he was somebody that I could respect and trust, And so we bought the underwear, and then we ended up going back to his house. And he asked me to try on the underwear at the house. And I remember distinctively, I remember the room, I remember the layout. He had his black futon in the room. Anybody that was around, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Upstairs bedroom. And I remember him, I put the underwear on, and then he told me, he said, when I put the underwear on, to make sure that my penis hangs straight. So, because if it hangs side, then you'll still see the bulge. And then he pulled his pants down. He was like, you need to hang like this. And he showed me his penis, right? He did it. When he pulled his pants down, it was two things that I noticed. He didn't have on underwear. And he had an erection.
Oh.
And I'm standing there, like it took me, like it threw me for. I'm like,
I understand if a pastor, leader, teacher ends up sleeping with a student or however. I understand that can get sticky. I get all of that. The situation that I've been in, as a pastor, as a mentor, I'm not proud of those situations, and I would never tell you. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
this is like it just took me like a second to like process what was happening. But he did it so casually, like in the moment, like I felt like weird because he seemed like it was normal. So like me having a inner conflict about the moment, like his presentation of how normal he was acting, it made me feel like, well, maybe I should just be regular. Maybe it ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the first one, right? So then from that day is when we started to kind of build more of a
This is all alleged. This young man allegedly was molested by Larry Reid. Allegedly. I don't know what the hell is going on. I just need answers. You are a pastor of the Lord's church. And we just need answers. We just need clarification. This case is still open and under investigation as per the police department. And all we are asking for is answers. Somebody said they're having an inner conflict. Me too. I am conflicted. I just can't understand these allegations and what you do to make your money. You tear people down. You try to tear me down. And these allegations, I need answers. This is not gossip. I need answers. Can everybody just type in answers? I can't even chew gum no more. Can y'all just type in answers? I don't care if people say what you want to say about me. I need some daggone answers. I need some answers. Answers. Just everybody just type in answers, please. Just answers. Answers. If you want, thank you, Instagram. I don't know what Facebook took off. We got over 3,000 people here between Instagram and Facebook. I need answers. That's all I need. I'm not accusing you of nothing. I'm not telling nobody to stop following you. They do what they want to do. As for me, I need answers, Larry Reid, sir. No, this is not Survivor Larry Reid. Y'all, come on, y'all ain't no good. Y'all ain't surviving, Larry. Yo, what is wrong with y'all? Yo, y'all are crazy. So social media, y'all have no chill button. Surviving. Yo, these are allegations, y'all. Oh man, y'all crazy, man. What are y'all putting up there? No, his name is not Eddie Long. This is not the Eddie Long story. Yo, what is wrong with y'all, man? Oh my goodness. All right, Let's keep going.
Relationship, and he really, and let me say this too, because they feel like I see a lot of people that surround him. They feel like that I'm just trying to drag him for whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things that I learned being around them that was necessary for the space that I was in at the time.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of good things that I learned, but the reality is what happened. Like it don't matter how good you think you did or how much you think you helped me evolve. Like none of that matters when the reality is what it is.
Right.
And so and I have a full scope of that now. Back then I didn't have a full scope of it then. But so hold on 1 second, I got a text.
Okay. Jesus. Oof.
Sorry about that.
Instagram, I don't know what just happened, but I can't see your comments. So if you're commenting, I can't see none of your comments. They're not going up and down no more. Facebook, I can still see your comments, but Instagram, I don't know what just happened. But I can't see your comments. So, and I'm not cutting it off and starting it over, y'all. So, we're gonna have to deal with it. I don't know what happened. Let's go.
So
no, it's all right, but I needed to take that breath anyway.
Word. So yeah, man. So that's where it started. What was that? Throw me up. What was I just talking about?
You basically were saying that, you know, some of the things they taught were good, but the bad outweighed it. So, you know, what happened.
Right. What happened, man. And so like I said, we started dealing more closely, and what stuck out to me with listening to the second accuser, right, is the whole asking him about gay porn and all that stuff.
Right.
So I distinctively remember him asking me, was I gay? He asked me, was I gay? Right? And I remember emphatically being like, no, I'm not gay. What are you talking about? And then he was like, well, how do you know you're not gay? I said, I'm not gay. I just know I'm not gay. And there was the conversation that can't continue to go. And by the end of the conversation, and consider that you're talking to a impressionable teenage boy,
right,
that doesn't have a father figure, and he is a father figure at this point, right, and he's a pastor. You know what I'm saying? He's my pastor. He's multiple things at this point to my life. So by the end of the conversation, he had me questioning, like, well, am I gay? You know what I'm saying? Like he had me questioning, like, well, if he.
All right, I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Instagram, because I'm gonna go to 10 o'clock. I can't take no more of this. But Instagram, I'm going to log off and I'm going to come back on. So all of y'all come back on, because I would like to see y'all your comments. I want to see your comments. I like to see your comments, just in case somebody come up here and they want to ask me a question or whatever. So I'm gonna log off Instagram. Y'all come right back on. I'm starting right up, so y'all would hurry up and come back on. All of y'all, everybody, come right back on. Hold on, what's this? Let me see. Yeah, it's stuck. It's frozen. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, it's frozen. So y'all come right back.